Here's some things that I think will help you in becoming the optimal partner. It's called building bridges. I think it's more important to focus on getting things done than it is to obsess on being right. And you know what I'm talking about, don't you, when I'm talking about obsess on being right. Here's what I'd like you to do. Think about a recent argument you had. Think about a recent argument. Could have been at home. Could have been at work. Could have been with a spouse, child, parent, boss, employee. Okay. Got that in your mind? Now let's take a little side note here. In the mid-'80s, there was a book written in Los Angeles by a husband and wife team, Drs. Jordan and Margaret Paul. It was titled, Do I Have to Give Up Me? Here's the part that might freak some of you out. To be loved by you. Do I have to give up me to be loved by you? The crux for me of this book was, in times of conflict, we operate from, excuse me, I'm right. I'm going to prove to you I'm right. And I'm dug in. If it kills both of us, I'm going to prove to you I'm right. Or we operate from, I really don't understand this person's behavior, but let me try to figure out what's motivating them. Okay? Now we've done that little side note. Let's go back to the recent argument. The question is, and I'm going to ask everybody to hold their answer and give them in unison so nobody's embarrassed. But the question is, in that argument, from which place were you operating? Were you operating from yourself now? Look at you. Were you operating from, excuse me, I'm right? Or were you operating from, I'm trying to learn? Now, I'm going to do on a count of three so nobody's embarrassed. And please, help me out here. Everybody answer the question, okay? Can we do that? 1, 2, 3. I think I heard most of you say I'm right. Now, let me humbly submit to any of you that might have said, I was trying to learn. I don't want to insult you, don't want to make you angry, but I'm sorry, I don't buy that. Because if you were having an argument and you were trying to learn, you wouldn't have had an argument. Yes. If you were trying to understand the person, because it really does take two to argue. And I know some of you say, no, my spouse can argue by themselves. I know. And if you ask my wife, I'm probably sometimes good at arguing myself too. You know, she just kind of looks and walks away and I'm still going on. But anyway, you know, the challenge is we've got to understand that autopilot reaction in times of stress is, excuse me, I'm right. The challenge, the hard part, is to get off of autopilot in times of stress and challenge to go, gosh, let me try to learn.